name's Dorothy Hewson, and I'm a mind-body psychotherapist. And I'm making this video for you today because of the recent tragic events in Florida last week, the mass shooting. As I was talking to family last week about what happened, my son said to me, "Mom, I feel so powerless and helpless about the condition of our society." And as a mind-body psychotherapist, it got me thinking that, I think there is something that we can do. And that's this. Follow the second greatest commandment. The second greatest commandment says, love yourself before you love others. Now, you may be thinking, that's not the second greatest commandment. I've never heard that before. You actually have. You're just more familiar with a different verbiage that says love your neighbor as yourself. Well, as a society, I think we have totally neglected the as yourself part of the second greatest commandment. So what I've done is I've just brought it up into the forefront, changed the wording a little bit, but it says the same thing. Love yourself before you love others. And we've been trained since we were little not to be selfish. And we've correlated wrongly loving ourselves with being selfish. And that's not right. That's not true. As a psychotherapist, I see clients every day that have and share this common thread of this common emotional wound. And that's this. It doesn't matter if my client has high anxiety or depression or marital problems or relationship problems, the common thread is a lack of self-acceptance and a lack of love for oneself. And I'm going to explain it even more for you because I know you're still not believing me. So when I love my children before myself, when I love my partner before myself, I'm actually loving them in order to feel lovable. And when we do that, when we love others before ourselves, we're putting them in this box of certain behaviors that is required of them in order for myself to feel lovable. And when we do that with children, that's called upside down parenting. And upside down parenting is rampant in our culture and our society. Maya Angelou has been quoted as saying, "I don't trust anybody who says I love you, but they don't love themselves." And there's an African proverb that says the same thing. Don't trust a naked man who offers you his shirt. Beware of the naked man who offers you his shirt. And it says the same thing. That we really need to love ourselves, get back to the basics of the second greatest commandment, and love ourselves before we love others. There's this little test that you can do. I did it a few years ago, and it was very enlightening for myself. What I'd like you to do is go home and look yourself in the mirror, look into your reflection, look straight into your eyes reflecting back to you, and say these words, "I love you." And if you feel comfortable, and if you feel good, and if you feel loved, then great. And if you feel uncomfortable, and you feel that was hard or very difficult, and I did not like that feeling, then even greater, because now you have awareness. And with awareness comes choice. And with choice comes empowerment. And that's really what therapy is all about. And I want to share that with you because all my work with my clients really is about just helping them to love, helping us all to love ourselves, to accept ourselves unconditionally, to become more comfortable within ourselves. And I believe when we're able to do that, one person at a time, we truly can change our world.